funny how the story goes. Little hope but bigger dreams. They try to bring a sucker down, singing louder than the crowd.
Hey, what's up everybody? Happy Thursday. And so it is January 30th and I will be taking y'all behind the scenes of me swapping through different roads of the week. I've been talking about documenting what it looks like in the background, beyond social media, beyond workshops as a business owner, to show up as all of these hats that we wear, like a wife, mom of two boys, 6-year-old and now 14-year-old, having completely different schedules, completely different extracurricular activities, and while also trying to take care of myself as a business owner, running 2 different companies, also as a mental health provider, which means that I'm always pouring into other people. And I really want to take y'all behind the scenes of what it can look like when you start taking care of yourself. I wanted to document this process, especially in 2025, because I don't do New Year's resolutions, but one of the things that I do is serious, intentional, and abundant goal setting. And one of the goals that I have set forth is to focus on me having an overflow cup versus pouring from a empty, half full, or just full cup. I want to be in a state of overflow. And so with that said, I am dedicating some time, ideally every week, with taking you behind the scenes of different parts of my week. Of course, there will be some things that will be where I'm out and about with my family, by myself. Today, I'm actually going to go do some self-care. So I'm going to go get my nails done. I'm also going to do just some small straightening up around the home, but I need to get on the computer and also do some stuff for work. So let's just chat it up, have a great time, and let me know down below what is your goal for this year so that you can be super intentional to show up as the best version of yourself. All right, let's go ahead and make my post-workout shake, because I just came from the gym. Burned 400 calories on the cardio treadmill incline, walking 30 minutes. And then I did some ab work from an app called Playbook, reference from someone on Instagram. I'll link that information below. They do challenges all the time. And what's dope is once you buy the Playbook app through that person, you get all of their challenges that come after it. And I think you also get challenges that have come before. So, all right, let me make my post-recovery shake and then get this day started. All right, so before I make my shake, I wanted to show you what I actually put in my pre-workout shake. And so, or I guess not a shake, but more hydration. So I usually fill up a shaker water bottle or some type of big water bottle that's at least like 20 to 32 ounces, ice cubes, and then I do love the Oxy Shred. So this is from Ep Labs. It's a thermogenic fat burner. I definitely feel it. Kiwi strawberry, and I actually would prefer this over a Celsius. Don't get me wrong, I love Celsius, but I don't want to drink it like every day. So I put a scoop of this in my pre-workout drink. You are supposed to drink this on an empty stomach. I do typically drink it or sip on it as I'm walking to the gym, because the gym is in my home community, so it's about a 7-minute walk. And by the time I get there, I'm kind of fueled up. And then I'll also add in this aceto, I don't know how to pronounce this, but it is naturally occurring amino acid that promotes the transportation of free fatty acids into the mitochondria, cone of the cells, where fat is burned off as energy. So of course your girl need all the fat burned off, okay? I need to lose a good amount of weight. All right, so the heater came on and it's extremely loud. So what I was saying was I would like to lose probably 30 pounds, but not just cut off fat. I would prefer to lift weights. I actually don't like cardio, so I really have to watch like a vlog or something on the treadmill because I despise cardio. I would lift weights every single day, but I also just need to make sure that I'm giving my body rest days and stuff. And I do have a treadmill that my husband had bought me for Christmas where I can do the walking treadmill. You typically can put it under your desk. That doesn't work well for me because of my carpal tunnel. Just the stationary, it definitely does more damage than it does good. So I usually, I had him bring it upstairs, versus my office. And I will sometimes, if I don't want to go to the gym, I'll just walk on the treadmill for 20 to 30 minutes and watch something maybe educational, a podcast or something like that on YouTube or a vlog. So this is also what I put in my pre-workout. I get these from, in bulk. So liquid IV, it's either 15 lemon lime or 15 passion fruit. So I just put one of these packages in a water, and then I shake all of those 3 things up. And like I said, I sip on them before I work out. Now, post recovery, I do have a few things that I use. And so I try not to use water and to add as much protein as I can, typically up to 30 grams of protein. But depending on what protein shake I get, we may have to add some extra things that are healthy. So I do use hemp milk. I get this from Sprouts, unsweetened. It's 60 calories, 1 cup. This little thing only has 4 servings, so I typically get 2 at a time. But it's not every day that I actually drink the shake, because sometimes I crave food. So if I do food post-workout, I'll try to do an egg scramble bowl or some protein pancakes or something like that. Then I also get the organic protein powder. I do vanilla, that way I can make it whatever flavor I want. So if I do want to put bananas or some type of chocolate in here, I could just spice it up. But I don't want it to be too chocolatey, so I don't buy the chocolate one. I buy I think it's vanilla bean flavored, and this is organic powder. It's 2 scoops and 150 calories and 21 grams of protein. But again, my goal is 30. So I do 2 scoops of this. I also started using this when I had a personal nutritionist trainer last year or a year and a half ago. So I use Amazing Grass, Green Blend, Superfood. They do have 2 versions of this, but she had told me to do the Superfood because it has the vitamins C and K, 2 servings of fruits and vegetables because I really don't eat fruit like that. And then different types of nutritional greens because I know I'm slacking on the green area. And then to bring up the protein, I add the PB Fits. I've been doing this for over a decade. So this adds another 8 grams of protein. So if that's 21, this is also makes it 29 grams of protein. It's 2 tablespoons. So I put that in there. And then lastly, I started using this. I did see the difference last year when I was lifting. I did start using creatine. And you are supposed to use this every single day, even if you are not working out. But you do need to do your own research, talk to your medical provider. This is not medical advice. I did my research on every single product that I put in my body. If I go into a Sprouts or a health store and I see something that, I'm supposed to be taking this type of vitamin or supplement, I will actually not buy it, but I will take a picture of it. And then I'll go and do research on it online. Now, in terms of vitamin supplements, I do Rituals, which I'm out. And I've been out for 3 days. I'm slacking. So it's in my Amazon cart. I just need to press the green light so it can be here in the morning at 5:00 a.m. And then I also do the Ritual Symbiotic. And there are 30 capsules. They're vegan. I love the way they smell. But they smell like peppermint. I smell good. But I do one of those a day. And then I actually take the Essentials for Women prenatal vitamin because I always know the prenatal has all the vitamins that I need. And I like the Ritual one because it covers what some vitamins don't, in terms of sometimes with some of these vitamins, you may have to take them 2 to 3 times a day. Because honestly, with most vitamins, as you are drinking water, fluids, you're using the bathroom throughout the day, as you put the vitamins in your body in the morning, this is something I learned from health coaching, is your body starts to flush it out anyway. So it reminds me of psychotropic medication. As a therapist, I don't prescribe medication, but from what I learned when going to school is, all medication has a half-life, and medical providers have to know when that half-life ends, which means that if you put, let's just say, medication in your body at 8 o'clock, and let's just say there's a half-life of 6 hours, whatever that 6-hour mark is, the medication may not be as effective, which means that there needs to be an extra dose. So let me make my shake, and then I'm going to shower, get ready to start my day, because I also need to call the nail shop to make my appointment today.
Questioning what you've done, you used to be out of reach. Feel like you're testing me, you're the necessity, full court press on me. Don't fuck me up, don't let me down.
All right, y'all, so I am refreshed, took my shower. My hair should be dry. I do have on like 2 little bonnets. I done had this bonnet for probably like 12 years. And then I also have on like a silk scarf under there that I literally have had for probably like 20 years. I don't know why I can't find a scarf to replace it. It doesn't feel the same because you got to stretch it out kind of thing. But I have on all black today. I was supposed to record YouTube content yesterday for my business, but then it was my money date, which means that I looked at all my finances, and then I ran into a situation where it was some fraudulent activity on one of my personal accounts. And so that kind of threw me in for a loop on top of doing taxes, finalizing payroll taxes, and it was just a lot of stuff that made my head hurt. So what I have been learning to give myself some grace is if my body is telling me you need to do a hard stop, which means that you need to just stop working right now and give yourself a break, see if you have energy later to do it. If not, it is okay. You got a lot of stuff done. Then I need to listen to my body. So that is what I did, because I literally was working to run down my day yesterday. I did a 9 o'clock meeting with my team member. It was supposed to be an hour. It ended up being like 2 hours because we were talking about like systems in business, downgrading some things that we used to need, but we no longer need it anymore, or use it for that matter. And then just talking about some customer student support things. And then from that meeting, I end up doing my money date. So I was looking at like all of my accounts, business and personal. I had to set up a meeting with my operations manager that also does our taxes, like that evening after hours. And then I did some other money activities. But like looking at finances it covers a different part of your brain than like editing a vlog, than recording a educational video for my community on YouTube for business. And so needless to say, my head was hurting. So I was just like, it's 1 o'clock. I need to get my son out of school at 2. I need to pick him up at school at 2:50. So I really need to like stop, eat lunch, give myself a brain break. And when I give myself a brain break, I actually will intentionally watch anything that does not have to do with business or me learning something about how to grow my business, because my brain, the way I operate, I will take fast action. I will start writing down ideas, and I don't need to stimulate myself like that. So if that's what you do, you need to turn it off. So right now I'm in the bathroom. I am not a makeup artist, so don't come for me talking about I should have applied something before the other. It works whatever I do within 5 minutes. And so in terms of my skincare routine, I did go get a facial 2 weeks ago. I do have a membership where you can get like a facial or a massage for 60 minutes, and then you can do all these upgrades and enhancements. But I did go ahead and take their recommendation because my skin is not as tight as it was when I was younger. You get girls in her beautiful 40s. And so she did say that my skin was dry. And it's interesting because my skin is typically oily. However, I do think it's the change in weather. In November and December, we went to Florida with an exchange of like heat, not hot humidity, but it was not regular December weather. Then I come home and it's like 80 degrees one day. We are by the mountains. Then it's like a windstorm the next day. Then it's a sprinkling mist and foggy the next day. Then we got these Los Angeles fires, which I don't live by, but we have the winds that pick up to the fire. So we always know when potentially something might happen because of the windstorm. And the windstorm at our house was over 68 miles per hour. Clearly we did not get any sleep for like 3 days because you would have thought a tree had went through our window, how hard the wind was hitting our window. And because we're in a tri-level home, we're closer to clearly the top. And also where our townhome is stationed, like in our home community, we're in like this, I'm gonna say wind tunnel, because we barely get any sunlight and just stuff like that. So needless to say, my skin needed some repairing. So she did tell me to go buy some different type of hydration. I usually use Fenty Skin, which I still do, but I did go into Sephora and I had somebody like educate me on skincare because I'm not a like makeup skincare person. I will do just like honestly the bare minimum of what's needed. I'm not into like big makeup stuff. I'll get my makeup done for like special activities and events for my business or wedding or birthday or something like that. But outside of that, moisturizer, basic foundation, that's it, concealer, okay? So what I end up investing in, and I'm gonna try it out, I took a picture of my skin, so I'm gonna like look at it in 7 days and 14 days, etc. is I bought, where's the box? I bought this from Sephora. I swear, I left that thing with like a bag this big, $300. But this is Drunk Elephant. I know the lighting is not that great. Let me open up a little bit. Let's see, it's foggy outside, so probably don't even do nothing. But this is called Bora Barrier Repair Cream, Rebuild and Restore, Zinc Copper Gluconate, I don't know, pH 5.1. So this is the little container that it comes in right here. And then it's cute because it does, like the whole thing does come off, but if you circle the top, you just do like a pump. So the guy educated me on how many pumps to do, like in the morning and in the evening. And I wrote it down in my phone. And then I also got the Virgin like luxury facial oil to, I don't know if y'all live in a house where like these fans, you cannot turn them off. They just go on after a certain period of time. So this is like luxury oil, facial oil. So I put this on in the morning and in the evening, actually both of them. I still use the Fenty facial wash and like the melt your face, get your makeup off. I still do that at night as a ritual. But I started putting this luxury face oil, and I just usually do 2 to 3 drops, like right here, right here, right here. And then he said you could do more, but I mean, it does spread really well. So I don't want to like overemphasize the oil and like be sweating at night either. So those are the 2 things that I use for my skincare right now. And then in terms of like basic makeup, okay, is that I have a variety of different things. So I'll tell you what I'm in love with right now. So I used to use heavily like the Fenty Beauty, look, let's see, shade 420, and this is soft lit. So it's the pump. I used to have one before this that I really liked, and then they stopped making it. It was like the squeezy one, but this replaced it. And then I just feel like after a while, with whatever texture of my skin it is, it gets oily. So I was looking for alternatives, especially when we were going out of town and it was hot. So then they recommended, oh, here's a new one because I already used this one, but they recommended Fenty Beauty number 20, the Eavesdrop stick. And I started using this as foundation. Now you can use them together, but I was just like, I don't need all that. And so I'm gonna actually use this today. So I use this and the stick, number 20 with my shade. I did have them match my shade because I'm not trying to match it just by thinking about it. And then I do have the Fenty Beauty Concealer Pro Filter 380. So this is what I've been using for probably 3 years now. And I really, really like it. It does a good job. I can use the Beauty Blender, but I tend to just use, I need to clean them, but I usually just use my brush it around. You'll see in a second. And then I'm a Fenty girl. Then I have my Fenty Beauty Nutmeg Foundation Pro Filter as well. So I get the big one. I've had the small one before for like travel, but when you like block the thing in there, it just like goes everywhere. So I'm like, I'm just gonna pack this one. I might go somewhere. I also have the Fenty Beauty, definitely need a new one. Don't talk about me. But I like the pinks. So let me see. Snap Shadows. So it has like the pink, the roses. I'm almost out. It has these. And then, so I have 2 different blushes. You know, I was into like the Dior brand, especially the lip gloss. I really like that. But this one, I thought it would be nice. And it came out too light. Like it's rosy glow. I guess with the texture of my skin, it looked better in Sephora than it did when I came home. So I don't really use this at all unless I'm having like a super light day. The one that I typically use is the one from Sephora. And it's the colorful blush. And it's like the pink, like hot pink. So that's pretty much all I use outside of like blending in my uneven eyebrows. I really, for this year, I had it on my vision board last year, did not do it. I really want to find somebody who lives by me. I don't want to travel all the way to LA just to get my eyebrows done. So, I need to clean my mirror first of all. So, I use the NYX. I use different kind, but basically to like fill in my eyebrows. But what I was saying was I really want to get my eyebrows tinted. I've gotten them shaped. I've gotten them laid. I forgot what it's called. But, and that was cool, but I want something that I could just wake up and go. I can like put on this stuff and it doesn't feel like I have to like do makeup, you know, but it's something about your eyebrows that make your face pop. And my eyebrows are already grays. I fill them in. and they're uneven. When I was younger, I used to have like low-key almost a unibrow, like the thick eyebrows like my son and my husband. And then as you start arching them more and more, ladies, they tend not to grow back as they should. So that is annoying. So let me see. And then I color them in, like this one has to be refilled. So I just went to Target one day and like bought the little pencil. And then I just fill them in as best as I can. I am not perfect whatsoever. So I did make my appointment for the nail shop. There was a nail shop that was actually built around a corner from my house. And my son even said, because he was like, are you gonna be here when I get home from school? And I'm like, I'm gonna pick you up because it's a half day. And he was like, you should just go to the nail shop around the corner. This kid is so observant. So I said, you're right. But I get a little fixated. I'm gonna say a lot. I get a lot fixated on things being in routine. And let me tell y'all a funny story. So if we all know what happened in 2020, okay? And could you imagine, some of y'all may have had this happen and it sucked. I had just got a full set. Now, if you got a full set March 13th, because that's my son's birthday. If you got a fill around March 13th, March 10th, you probably was due for a fill. And what happened? Everything shut down. So, unfortunately, we couldn't get our nails done. But you know, some of these nail shops was open anyway. You just had to go through the back door, whatever. So I started going to this one nail shop because it was funny when they opened up finally the pool at my house, because that, you know, that was shut down as well, using the stick. Is one of my friends, we were sitting there talking at the pool, and I was like, hey, excuse me, but I'm biting off these damn nails because I don't know how, and I had acrylic. I don't know how to take these dang old nails off. And you know, Amazon was backed up with ordering stuff. I really don't like to use things that are chemical to suck my nails off. So, I mean, biting ain't that better, but hell, like, I gotta figure it out. So she was like, girl, I found a spot. And they don't do nails, because I think it was like the touch thing. But they were like, they do your pedicure. And I said, I'll take it. I've been going there ever since. They've definitely changed in staff. I think it's only been like 2 consistent people there since I've been going in the last like 5 years. But what I'm getting at is I get so, and it's different people who do my nails. I ain't got like the main person who do my nails. They all do nails fairly well. I've never had like an issue where I'm like, oh, I don't want them to touch my feet and my nails anymore. So when I go in there, I trust that they've hired people that are cool. So I've been going there ever since, and I will try to go somewhere else, but then, I don't know, it sometimes feels like some of these nail spots are low-key like the dentist, where they didn't start your work, so in order for them to do it, and I respect the field, right? But it's like they don't want to accept someone else's work, even if it's not ready for your nails to be off yet. They'll tell you that you need to start with a fresh set. Now, most of my nails are actually mine. My nails grow super fast. I think 3 of these are actually acrylic nails, primarily because they broke. As you know, when you take your nails off, your nails are super soft. You can do the hard stuff and all that stuff. We did like this new gel that comes in like a squeezy thing versus the nail thing. And that's been working for me. And I know that other places have it, but here's the thing. Even if I wanted to go around the corner today, I don't know what the gel is called. And so I don't want to go around there and then they give me something completely different. I don't like it. And once something is working for me, like whatever is like not broke, like don't fix it. So instead of me driving 2 minutes to the nail shop around the corner, that probably is priced around the same. You know, they have organic and all that. Like they got a fire like menu, right? And I'm all for the organic and healthy. But I'm so used to going to this other nail shop. I can call them, get the same day appointment. Not saying that the other place doesn't do that, but it's just like easy, I guess. And when something is automated in my life, like this is how I operate. This is actually what I teach in business, is when something is operated in your life, it leverages your brain space not to have to think. And if I have to do like any level of like research on something, I ain't got the time right now, okay? And so I know you probably can't even see my makeup because the lighting is like not that great. I almost wished that y'all was like, maybe look a little better. Cause they like blended good, right? Like I got one little dark spot right here, but it blended good. And again, I do the bare minimum. I be trying to watch these makeup videos. That's all I did in 2020. And I was like, I'm gonna buy this, and then I buy all this stuff. Don't use it. Trash. Like, the stuff is good. It's just, I'm not the person who will take, and I'm only taking longer because I'm talking to y'all. I promise you. I have this thing called a mom routine. Just let me know if y'all got this, right? I called it mom showers in one of my older videos, like when I was talking about my morning and night routine. And sometimes my son ain't even here when I have to get in the shower and get dressed. Like, he ain't here right now, he at school. But for whatever reason, I be like rushing, acting like we gotta go somewhere, we late. And I call it the mom shower, where I take my shower, I do what I gotta do. I don't stand there in the water and just let it run. Like, nope. Take my shower and get out. I can do my makeup, y'all, in like, no lie, 5 minutes. Cause y'all see I only put like 2 things on there plus this powder. And I'm done. Like, all I gotta do is do this blush and eyeshadow, and your girl is good. And one thing I do wanna like chat about, we being chatty today, is I am practicing this year getting fully dressed just because, right? And also I'm learning that like I'm in a season where this is a rough season in terms of health purposes, where you want to buy new clothes. Let me know if this sounds familiar. You want to buy new clothes, but depending on what type of clothing it is, I'm gonna say you don't want to waste your money if your goal is to like lose weight. And I'm not trying to lose like no damn 5 pounds. I'm trying to lose like 20, right? Because it's gotten out of hand. The crazy part is, because of my height, if I told you how much I weigh, you wouldn't believe it. But what's crazy is, I'll tell you this. I only gained 25 pounds when I was pregnant. I am at the weight that I was at when I was 9 months pregnant. That, I think, is what pisses me off. Not I think, I know. That is what pisses me off. But I am lucky enough where I have an athletic build for the most part. I mean, definitely got to tighten up, lose arms, like all that kind of stuff, right? But because I'm 5'8", and the way that my body fat flows, it's definitely in my inner thigh. It's in my tummy. But if I were to see someone who was like literally 3 inches shorter than me, it would just look round, right? And so the way my stuff falls, typically, even when I used to have a trainer, they wouldn't believe that I weighed as much as I did, primarily because of how it falls. So what I'm getting at is, like, right now I have on like this shirt from H&M, like thick black shirt, lint roller. I got on these, you can't see them, but I got on these pants. Let me see if they go down. I got on these like jogger pants that I bought at Costco. These jogger pants be hitting $12 because during 2020 to 2021, that was our field trip to get out the house. So I bought like 3 pair, at different times, and that definitely works for me. And so, and they're comfortable, because sometimes I find that when I buy these tights, even if I hang them up to dry, they just shrink anyway. Like my goal for this year is to focus on quality over quantity. And I have, you can find to me quality stuff on places like Fashion Nova. I found like what it's called, like the soft line athletic wear. And that's one of the areas that I'm hyper focused on this year, is I want to get like maybe 3 or 4 good pair of cool jeans from Fashion Nova, because they do stretch, right? And they have lasted me a long time. I don't get the super thin ones anymore that stretch, because that don't do me no good. But I have started buying like the baggy look, not the skinny jean look, because those typically quality trash. Because if they stretch more, the material is like, I swear, the thinness of a piece of tissue, 2-ply. And so I'm into that athletic wear and the casual wear, and being okay with, hold on. I'm learning how to be okay with not having to feel like I need to dress like others to go with my brand. So what do I mean by that? I am a clinical psychologist. That's my first career, primary. And then I'm a business coach for therapists and then entrepreneurs who are doing other things related to systems building, mental health, and then like service provider and healing. So from me being coached for years, especially from people who look like me, they don't say it like this, but I mean, it is taught. If you say that you are a 7-figure or multi-6-figure earner, I'm not saying that you need to buy like expensive things. I don't even like to say the word expensive, so excuse me, but high quality things. But basically you should look the part. And I haven't been ever in a season where I feel like I need to look like somebody else, but sometimes I question, if we're being vulnerable, I sometimes question when I dress like Takesha, because I have been a tomboy by nature. I question if people will not take me seriously. But then I also think that, or I know that based on the way the internet is going right now, we also live in a day and age where people actually are looking for authenticity over like you always made up. This is why on Instagram, I will post on like different profiles. I have like a personal and a business, and I'm building up the personal one, which is like documenting my life with my family, Disney and stuff like that. So I am focused on like even being able to see me with a bonnet. Now I've always been that person, don't get me wrong. People would see me at the gym like, damn, you still got that purple scarf? You know, like that stuff has not changed. But sometimes I get in like a mindset like, should I have on a dress? Should I have on like not a chain, but like pearl necklace? I don't know. And I don't go and do that stuff. But sometimes I get it in my head like, should I? And does that make a difference? Especially me being a high quality luxury business owner. But my luxury is different. Like my luxury is nice things, but it doesn't mean that I have to be like extra flashy with my things. I like name brand things. And I will show the crowd it, especially if I relate it to doing well in your business and doing something for yourself, if that's your thing. But to me, people's luxury can be nice linens for your bathroom. It can be the threaded count in your sheets. It can be getting your hair done. Like right now I'm in a season where I would rather spend more money on like fashion jewelry, bracelets, earrings. Like literally when we went to Paris, people were like, oh, how much, you know, did it cost for you to go shopping? And I went into the Chanel store. I don't know why I'm putting more back on. I don't know, you know, I went into the Chanel store because I don't have a Chanel bag and I want one. But when I went, sometimes when I go in there, I'm like, I don't know if I'm even gonna wear it. Like I'm in the house all the time. So I want it because I want it. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But I didn't go to Paris to get a Chanel bag. I wanted to get a flavor because my mindset is this will not be my last time going. That is always my mindset. And that's something that I would encourage you to think about is when you travel somewhere, I get it. Some places are further than others, like Dubai, Australia, Greece, and all the things. But when I look at like Disneyland Paris, I'm like, this is the first time that I'm coming. I'm coming back, right? Because that time wasn't even low-key planned. It was like watching a vlog. Oh, that's cute. I want to go book the ticket because the tickets were dumb cheap back then in 2022. We went. And we all know how much plane tickets were back then compared to now. So what I'm getting at is when I was walking around at different stores, it was also the season I was in. I was like, you know, I want like 30% off compared to USD dollars on maybe some shoes. Yes, like I could do some tennis shoes. I got some earrings, like I got some Fendi earrings, Dior pen. I got a lot of accessories plus one pair of tennis shoes. And then my husband was trying to find a pair of tennis shoes from Louis Vuitton because they were, I felt like almost half off there. And then I swear a couple of months later, because they could not find these colorful shoes, as soon as we got home a couple of months later, they were everywhere. And I'm like, and he ended up buying them, but I was just like, and it was like my gift to him. And I was just like, I know I could have paid $800 compared to 14. Okay. And so, let me show you my little new lotion. I've been using the EOS brand, but I started using this week, Pink Champagne. So I have that one that's new. Then I have another one, but I try to use one at a time. And then I also, when Bath & Body Works had their sales, I started getting these. I tried to like try different flavors because I'd be with the same spray for 10 years, okay? But I got Pink Obsessed. This smells fire. And then I have Covered in Roses. My husband was like, ooh, that smells good. I said, well, come on. I ain't laughing. I'm serious, okay? I'm a grown ass woman. So, all right, let me get dressed because my son literally gets out of school in an hour and I need to go downstairs to do some stuff. That's the only thing with these sprays. It's like it smells good, but it makes me sneeze immediately. So I'm about to let me show you all these layers. I'm about to do my hair. I really hope, let me just curl the flat iron up. Plug the flat iron up just in case. I do not like to, there's that man. I don't like to put heat on my hair a lot. So like yesterday, I just literally pressed like the little edges of the top so that it can be straight and not wrinkled. But let me plug up this Old Faithful flat iron. I think I have a tendency of like keeping things too long. because I'm used to it and it's easy. So I got this bonnet. They're silk, like they're little thin ones. I also put this on when I get in the shower. I bought this from my friend that used to do my hair. It's like a little Gucci little situation, a little cute, like go in my hair when I get in the shower, and it's thick, fire. So I've had this one for I swear like 12 years. And then I've had this one for like 15, 20, I don't know, long. Definitely you can tell, toe up, look at this. Toe up, but that ain't abundant, but it's about to be abundant today. And so I got a press up here, my hair is out right here, but everything else is like weaved in. So I'm gonna take this down. I'm gonna fast forward this so y'all can just see like my curls.
Turns into pillow talk, turns into sweet dreams, turn into coffee in the. I wish I could be all love. These moments in vibrant. You are play, turns into gunplay, turns into pillow talk, turns into sweet dreams, turn into coffee in the. I wish I could be all love. These moments in vibrant. You are play, turns into gunplay, turns into pillow talk, turns into sweet dreams, turn into.
All right, y'all, so I am in my office. Looks like somebody's working outside. So I swear it always happens when I get dressed and I'm ready to record. So right now I'm gonna sip on my water. I actually do my to-do list sometimes when I don't wanna write it out. I will type it out, and I use the reminders app. And like the title of this one is called, you probably can't see it, but it's called like Make Money TK. But I have to make some phone calls. I need to pay out one of my contractors. I need to do some stuff with like vlogs and review like the final edits. I need to plug in the dates that were finalized for our upcoming launch for my business. And then, yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't really have much time to do anything more, at least today. Odds are after I get my nails done and then I come back, my husband will just be getting my eldest son because he has to go down to LA to do that. And that's almost like a 4 to 5 hour day for them. He's going to take my youngest son so that I can go get my nails done. So by the time I come back, depending on how I feel, I may end up taking some time this morning to script out, or actually I have a script, but like review what I want to do in my video. And then these are more like educational videos about like making money, digital products, private practice for therapists. And as long as I know what I'm talking about, it's actually very easy for me to do the video. I don't do a lot of edits on my video because I just have a conversation like what I'm doing with y'all right now, kind of like my car chit chats through like my business stuff. And so, yeah, so I'm going to treat this literally like a big old to-do list right now so I can get this stuff done and go about my day. What's up, y'all? So I had a good day. So far, I'm actually on my way to the nail shop, but realized I need to stop and gas this truck up. So we'll see if it hits $100. Oh, so this is like the price of like not only living in California, not only having a SUV, and then if you have a foreign SUV, then you have to like you can't put like what I used to put in my Toyota Corolla. You know what I'm saying? Nissan little car. So the gas is pretty much like $4.89. Round that out to $5. And so that's what we're doing right now. We filling up the truck, and then I'm gonna go get a manicure. I'm really trying to be good with health and wellness, y'all. So I decided just to bring Big Bertha. No, I was playing. Big Stanley. I don't want to call her Stanley. Maybe her name could be Stellisha or something. Stanlisha. But we got Stellisha here. We have, I'll be bringing like hella stuff. Oh my God, I didn't bring my cookies. Did I? I was trying to be healthy and like not go to Starbucks because I just be getting like sugary stuff. And so I got my headphones because I do not care for earbuds. And I really think I left my cookies. So I got like these dark chocolate cookies, but I think I left them on the counter. And I was telling my husband, like, oh, I'm gonna be so good. I'm not gonna eat no pastry from Starbucks. So we'll see how I get over there. I still have a little bit of this little drink that I was drinking during my lunch. So this is called Refresh Plus. It's a summer powered by nature blue pineapple lemonade, but it definitely got some zinc or something in there. Okay, here it is. So it is water. I got this from Sprouts. It's like $5. Water, pineapple juice, allulose, lemon juice, ginger juice, the color stuff, starch. I don't know. But it's super good. But it felt like it had like some, not zinc, like what is it, turmeric or something like that, like a little spice kick. So I realized that I thought I got the wrong one, because I'm like, all I saw was the blue one, and I'm like, oh, this one was good last time. But I don't think I shook it up enough, because after I took like 2 drinks, I'm like, I don't think I want this. But then after I shook it up a little bit, it was a lot better. So, all right, the gas is done. Your girl is at $94.46. All right, let's go. Hey y'all, so got my nails done. Did a different shade of pink. I think it's like cotton candy. I don't really know if you could see it. Let me see. Looks better this way. Maybe if I put it like down here. It's like the sun, but it's like a darker pink. And then I got my feet like the same way. So I am sleepy. So let me like tell you what I did today actually. So I had things on my to-do list, and again, I'm giving myself grace with like not having to check everything off the list. Sometimes I'll have the intent of doing something in the evening, the night before, write it on my list for the next day. And then I have to be in a certain mindset to, beyond my money date yesterday, do other thing with finances that doesn't have a deadline. But I need to do them though. More so for like just restructuring our budget for like February or whatnot. And then we have like live events coming up for like my business. So I just need to like move money around as well and like allocate money to certain things. But my brain needs to be turned on in a particular way to do that. My brain also needs to be turned on in a different direction when it's coming down to like creativity related to like content, YouTube, recording videos. So again, I got fully dressed, second day in a row, to do a video. I believe that when I go home, if I could just like rest up a little bit, low-key probably I just need like that extra recharge nap. And I need to be careful with what I watch. So I noticed that if I like try to put on like a video that I'll think not gonna hype me up, like a cleaning video, somebody just like, I watch this Disney vlog lady, she got a second channel, and she just goes over like decluttering her house, and I'll close my eyes and then I'll visualize myself with a clean home, and I'm like, gotta get up and clean. So that doesn't work. Disney vlogs are cool. But I intentionally will put on even certain people who don't have an upbeat spirit, because if it's like mellow jazz music as they go into Disney, because I watch different girls or whatever, and if I've seen the video before, I don't feel like I missed out on anything. So I feel like that's key. And then I really want to go home and finish watching the night, I can't remember the name of that movie, but I'm on like episode 6. And it was getting good, and then I had to give my son a spelling test before he left with my husband. So I'm gonna see what I can get done, but I'm happy that my nails are done. No more cracks in my nails. And yeah, let me get on this freeway though, because I am sure it is definitely some traffic, and I'm hungry because I did not bring my cookies. All right, hey, what's up y'all? So it is still Thursday, and I am wrapping up my day. I am currently in the kitchen, just finished eating. My husband and the kids already ate. My husband's giving my son, I think they're done, a shower. And I actually just finished getting prepared for tomorrow. And so just to give you a rundown, because I'm about to wrap up today and I'll see y'all in the morning, is I did some things on my computer today in terms of like organization with my systems. But what I also did is I had to get prepared for going to a juvenile facility tomorrow. And so instead of me doing like 2 days at this particular facility, they've worked it out where I don't have to go but 1 day a month. And then I can do 4 hours, which is equivalent to like 2 sessions. And so we're just going to combine 2 of the days, but I'm really excited. It's my first day at this particular location. I've never been here before. So that will be fun. And then outside of that, in terms of like content creation, we are wrapping up the YouTube series for our New Year's Eve Disney World trip. So I just assigned everything for my video editor for the last video for that day, where it was like travel home day, go see the Lion King, all that kind of stuff. And then I also uploaded for him to edit a limiting belief mindset business video. And then I actually edited that one. So I just added it to the board, but I had to create a project management board. I also uploaded like a organize, declutter your office with me for 2025 video that'll be going up in February. And then also the video, I like recorded a video tonight. So my stomach was like tripping when I came home from the nail shop, and I waited a while and like nothing happened. So I'm like, all right, let me drink a Celsius. And then I went downstairs, recorded the video. And it's something about recording videos when I'm standing up. It feels like I'm hosting my own workshop. So it was kind of cool because I was able to like move a little bit. Like, they saw me talking on my phone, because I'm really trying not to have videos that are like overly edited. But, like we chatting, like we in a room together and having some fun. So I recorded that video, uploaded that. So assigned everything for the video editing for the weekend. That way, when the weekend comes, I can actually enjoy the weekend, because my son also has a game. But I'm about to put these dishes in a dishwasher so I can go ahead and curl my hair up, because I actually have to leave tomorrow morning no later than 6 to get my eldest son to school, because he's halfway from where we live at to where I gotta work at tomorrow, because it is far, like 100 miles. All right, y'all, 100 miles each way. All right, they coming down. All right, y'all, see y'all tomorrow. Bye. Hey, what's up, everybody? Happy Friday. And so it is January 31st. I am currently leaving a facility. And so the last footage you probably saw was like me driving in the dark. So the way that me and my husband agreed to do this day, just so it can make the most sense, is the jail facility that I worked at today for about 3 or so hours, it was almost 100 miles away from my house. So I dropped off my oldest son in LA because it would just make sense for me to keep going. And I went into Malibu. So what I'm looking at is just mountains, a lot of them. And there is no service. And so I'm so glad that I talked to a team member from the nonprofit that I work with, because I snapshot the instructions so that I can know where to go when I leave, because I don't even like driving in the mountain. But nevertheless, it is 12:05, so I'm about to head through the mountain, go down the mountain, probably stop and grab some food, and then I'm gonna head on home before this evening traffic picks up. Don't really like LA traffic, but overall the workshop was fire. Definitely had full attentiveness. It was 11 young men, ages 18 up to early 20s. Throughout, we had probably 3 to 4 probation staff in there, and they really enjoyed themselves. And one of the things that I told the kids is like, it's really big that at minimum you're aware of, we did trauma informed care. I just want you to be able to connect the dots as to why things may feel and or impact you a particular way. And it was interesting because I'm so glad I do like wellness and personal development first, because it always gets very quiet when I do the trauma-informed care, because it is more serious and people realize how serious it is. And again, I just want these young Black, brown, cultural men to understand that your past does not define you unless you let it. So with that said, let me go ahead and get on the road, and I will talk to y'all later. Hey y'all, so I had to stop and get some food because it is about 2.5 hours to my house, and so she is all up in my video camera. But I am eating in and out. I got me a grilled cheese animal style secret menu. If you know, you know. No pickles with regular fries with my Stanley cup with water. I'm praying that I can get home and don't have to use the bathroom again, so I need to take it slow on this drink. But you know, in a minute I'm gonna need one of these trays to be eating. You ain't even supposed to be eating while you're driving. But if I don't get from outside of this mountain, because right now I'm in Sherman Oaks, if I don't get past this mountain by literally 2 o'clock, I'm not getting home to 4. And right now it's already saying that my ETA is 2:46 and it's 1:15. So not that bad. What I do to like stay productive is I actually listen to podcasts or whatnot. And I'm choosing to listen to podcasts based on what I'm doing in my business as well. So, all right, y'all, happy eating to me. I will talk to y'all later. Let me get back on the road and get out of the valley. Hey, what's up, y'all? So we have made it to Avery's game. It is Saturday, and right now I have my mom Jeep wagon right here, and we are doing snacks. So I'm gonna put the snacks together while they practice. The little kids for this particular league, they practice actually before the game for about 30 minutes, and then they have a game for about 40 minutes. So it's about a 2-hour experience on Saturdays. We're probably halfway through the season, but it's fun to watch. Okay, so I know the sun is a little off, but yesterday had a pretty productive day. Wrapped up my day actually by just chilling on the couch, hanging out with my son, and took him outside. Then this morning went to the gym, what did I do? Leg day? That was rough. And then I recorded an audio podcast, and now I'm at the game. So this is what we have. I actually bought them at Party City, and then I just got them like some light snacks, but this is what we have. So we got these little football things for like, kind of like a Super Bowl, but these little snack packs. And then I also brought some juices. I got some Kellogg's, and then I also got like some fruit snacks, and then I got them a little gift, a little miniature little football. So I'm about to put these boxes together.